What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. So, this portable inverter generator showed up in good condition, and I spent a little time with the manual before firing it up. I pulled off the oil cover to peek at the hoses and found an open-ended hose tucked behind a tangle of others. It seems to connect the back of the LP intake to somewhere, and there was a port on the carburetor that looked like the right spot for the hose. I managed to fit it in, but it was not easy to get the clamp in the right place. The hose has a natural S-bend, and it was nowhere near pointing in the right direction, almost hidden on the opposite side of the carburetor from the oil cover. It didn't come off in shipping, so I'm guessing an assembly issue happened here. After I finished the other checks in the manual, the unit ran fine. It started on both LP and gasoline without any drama. The oil cover was a little stubborn to remove at first. I was worried I might break something, but it turned out okay. The hour meter and the gas gauge worked as expected, and I didn't run into any other glitches. I've used this to provide shore power on a boat, hooking it up to the 30A 120-volt receptacle with my usual shore power cable, and it behaves like I'm plugged into real shore power. The air conditioner runs, no problem, and the max load I saw on the generator display was around 13 kilowatts. I'm happy with the purchase overall, just wish that hose had been connected out of the box, because that would have saved a little hassle. On paper I can run the microwave coffee maker, air conditioner, and water heater at the same time, but I'm not going to push it that hard on this unit. 2 or so big loads at once is already plenty for me when I'm on shore power anyway. Update coming in from October of this year, I bumped this to 5 stars because once I figured out it wants to start sometimes on run, it has become very reliable. So far a solid buy. I've been running it on propane only, and it will charge the house battery and an Anchor solar generator. I found that when I followed the starting instructions and then casually pulled it to run, it tended to start anyway. Maybe it's just that I need to set it to run and give it a little pull, but once it's started, it's consistent. The generator is pretty loud for camping, and it does vibrate the camper a few feet away, but it delivers the juice I need to power the converter and the air conditioning at the same time. It's not a silent unit, but it keeps up with 110-volt demands, and the kind of off-grid setup I'm aiming for. I don't see this as a slam against the product, more of a trade-off for the power it provides. It's a dual-fuel unit with some solid features, and they all seem to work as advertised. The first unit I got had a problem during testing, and A-iPower replaced it after they confirmed the issue. Their support kept me informed, and they shipped a replacement promptly. That kind of response matters, and it's what makes this a product I'd recommend, with the caveat that you double-check the hoses out of the box.